Every time you use your phone, browse the web, or watch a video online, you're using open source software. But what exactly does that mean? And how did it change the world? Have you ever wondered what makes your phone work? This small miracle happens countless times a day for billions of people. It feels effortless, almost like magic. But beneath the surface of the glass, a quiet revolution has taken place. It is a revolution not of governments or armies, but of ideas. It is powered by something called open source. It is all around us, in the very airwaves that carry our voices, in the devices we hold so close. One of the most powerful collaborative efforts in history, largely unseen. This is the story of open source. To understand open source, let us imagine something simpler than software. Let us imagine a recipe for baking bread. In a closed world, a master baker keeps their recipe a secret. Only they, and the apprentices they choose, can bake this special bread. They might sell the bread and become successful, but no one else can learn or make it better. The recipe is locked away, a piece of private property. Now, imagine a different kind of baker. They write down their recipe and post it for all to see. An open recipe. Anyone can read it, anyone can copy it, anyone can use it to bake their own bread. This is the fundamental idea of open source. The source code, the recipe for the software, is made public. It is not hidden away. It is given freely, as a gift to the world. This simple act of sharing changes everything. It invites collaboration and improvement on a massive scale. With an open recipe, remarkable things begin to happen. Someone adds a pinch of spice and shares their discovery. Another finds a better rise in colder kitchens. Over time, the single recipe evolves. Stronger, more adaptable, more refined. The story of open source as a movement has clear beginnings. It starts in the early 1980s with a programmer named Richard Stallman. Software was becoming increasingly proprietary and locked down. Stallman believed this was a mistake. He felt that software, like scientific knowledge, should be free. Free as in liberty. Free to be studied, to be changed, to be shared with others. In 1983, he started the GNU project to build a complete operating system from free software. GNU's not Unix, nodded to the popular but proprietary Unix. Stallman wrote the GNU General Public License, cleverly using copyright to guarantee openness. GNU created many essential pieces: compiler, editor, and core utilities. But the kernel, the heart that talks to hardware, was missing. In 1991, Linus Torvalds posted a new hobby kernel, Linux, and invited others to help. The timing was perfect. Linux became the missing piece for GNU. Combined, developers had a complete, free, open operating system. Soon after, the Apache web server emerged from open collaboration. Apache quickly became the most popular web server, powering the explosive growth of the World Wide Web. These pioneers laid the foundation for the open source world we know today. We use open source every single day, often without knowing it. Web pages are often served by open source software. The browser you use may be built on an open foundation. Android's roots run deep in shared code. An invisible network supports so much of what we do. Proof by ubiquity. WordPress powers a vast portion of the web, from personal blogs to major news sites. Languages like Python and PHP build countless apps and services. Blender enables stunning 3D and VFX, open to everyone. VLC is famous for playing almost any media file. The scale is breathtaking. The Linux kernel exceeds 27 million lines of code. Over 20,000 developers from more than 1,500 companies have contributed. From tiniest utilities to the largest OS, the principle remains the same. By sharing the work and the results, we build more powerful, flexible, accessible tools. The forest keeps growing, with new projects sprouting every day. Today, open source powers everything. From your smartphone to space exploration. AI frameworks and libraries amplify progress across the world. How can thousands of people worldwide work together on one project? Culture and technology. Open source embraces meritocracy. Good ideas can come from anyone. Newcomers learn, take responsibility, and grow. The community is the lifeblood of the project. Git, created by Linus Torvalds, is the essential distributed version control. Every developer has the project's full history, can experiment, then propose changes. Platforms add user-friendly interfaces to discover, report issues, and contribute. Contributions aren't only code. Bug finding, documentation, tutorials, translations, support. Community managers welcome and guide. Maintainers, often founders, act as stewards, reviewing and deciding what gets in. They prune and shape the project to grow sustainably. Many hands make the work light. It's global teamwork. For a long time, the corporate world viewed open source with suspicion. Giving away your secrets seemed counterintuitive. How do you make money if anyone can copy? Gradually, perspective changed. Open source became an opportunity. A service and support model emerged, pioneered by companies like Red Hat. They sold reliable builds, support, training, and long-term maintenance. It proved you could build a multi-billion-dollar business by providing value on top. Companies realized it's inefficient to reinvent foundations, collaborate on the plumbing, compete on products and services above. Open source accelerates development, reduces costs, taps global talent. Today, companies like Google, Microsoft, Meta, and Amazon are major contributors. They build and release tools, from TensorFlow to Visual Studio Code, and hire developers to improve what they depend on. Open source is not a perfect utopia. It faces challenges. Sustainability. Many critical projects are maintained by a few underfunded volunteers. In 2014, Heartbleed exposed the fragility of widely used infrastructure. Since then, industry and foundations have increased funding and support. Openness can reveal flaws, but many eyes make bugs shallow. Researchers and ethical hackers help fix issues fast. Healthy communities need welcome, respect, governance, and conflict resolution. Long-term success depends on strong, resilient, kind communities as much as good code. It's a race between breakers and fixers, fought in the open. The influence of open source is set to grow. It's becoming the default way to build. In AI, open frameworks democratize cutting-edge tools for students, researchers, and startups. In blockchain, transparent code builds trust. Protocols evolve in the open. Principles of sharing spread to science, hardware, and education, accelerating progress. Open source isn't just about code. It's about freedom, creativity, and a better digital world. It's a legacy of generosity that empowers billions. It's an invitation to be curious, to participate. Every small act helps. Together, we can build something better.